Hey, Casey, what's my name?
Ig-schwetzel.
Doubt to the bank, feeling like I'm gonna.
How could I ever stop? I fell in love with the process. Racing to the millions, but this shit is not a contest. Watching people get for free, but can't get lost in the concept. Fucking all these bitches, but I make them take a contraceptive. I'm the shit, bitches, Schwetzel making hits. Top of the rib, trust me, homeboy, you was not on my tip. I'm bringing a wave and I'm crushing they shit. I'm up in this bitch and I'm giving her kids. I'm in a container, but don't need a lid. You fucking with me, you must not wanna live. I kill me a beat and then take me a trip. I'm keeping her 40, I know how it gets. You fucking with me, you get paid. North side, short, making plays like I'm bored. I ain't sad, I ain't bored. Bitches, Michael, bring it, glory. I'm a warrior, cause I can see that life is getting gorier. Had a little bitch that tell me I was trying to Moria. Even when it's dark, I shine while walking down the corridor. Females and their feelings, they get mad when I get bored of her. Steady asking why the fuck you ain't got hold of purpose. Broke the mold, man, Schwetzel out that cage. Life is like a picture, I'ma sit on top of the frame. On my soul, I can't never be contained. Go for gold, go for broke. Trust me, boy, we not the same. I'm keeping a flame, and Schwetzel untamed. You better think twice before you swerve my lane. I'm killing the beat, and I'm getting it made. I'm bringing the death, and I'm bringing the change. Schwetzel got rough, them streets and them pains. I cannot speak on them thoughts in my brain. How do you get mad? Cause I got no shame. Schwetzel get bags, I can push cocaine. So I'm on the top like a rock 2 days. I'm on my biz like a no briefcase. You get fucked once, you get replaced. All you can see is the strength in my face. Not even a glimpse of the loss and the pain. Had to shoot first, I'm not laying in waste. Schwetzel would die before catching the case. Making my mark and it can't be erased.
Woo! All right, boys, we back in this bitch. I was gonna finish up that tarot card reading that I had started yesterday. Didn't even really get the chance to pull one card, but obviously we ran out of time. Today I've got about a good 30 minutes or so, I would say. I need to try to start getting ready for work at least fucking 3 o'clock. Know what I'm saying? But anyways, aside from that, welcome back to the communication station. And now, any of you guys wondering what the song was that I just played in the intro, check out my channel. It's my newest song upload. It's called Untamed by Schwetzel. Produced by fuck, I forgot dude's name who made that track. Hypnotize. Shout out to Hypnotize. He be making beats on YouTube and shit like that. So shout out to Hypnotize. He the one who produced that beat and shit. But anyways, so we getting right into this bitch. Welcome back to the communication station with your host Schwetzel in this bitch. And today we're going to be talking about manifestations, right? And we're talking about why you need to actually get specific with your manifestations. So everyone has different abilities and capabilities, right? So not everyone is actually going to be able to manifest exactly what they want at the degree at which they envision it within themselves, right? Everyone's on a different path. Not everyone is capable of receiving their manifestations or bringing them into fruition in some type of way that actually correlates and is in line with how they envisioned it being for themselves, right? So take that into consideration before we get into this video. Sometimes if you a person who is not aware of what your capabilities actually are, sometimes you have to just start with like small base level manifestations in the first place so that you know where your capabilities actually lie at. And if it's actually possible for you to be able to manifest things how you envision them, right? So if you are a person who has already been through these hurdles of learning what you're capable of and incapable of as far as manifestations go, and whether you know if you are able to actually do it or not, if you're actually able to manifest things how you see them or not, if you know that you can now, if you've been through those hurdles, now's the time when you need to be very specific with what it is that you're manifesting, right? Because, for example, if you're a person who can make anything happen, right? You might not be like a very greedy person. You just be doing shit out of enjoyment for whatever it is that you're into, or out of just the passion that you're into, right? So, like, for example, you can be sitting back and manifest a way for you to, well, not just sitting back, take into consideration when I'm talking about manifesting, I'm not talking about just just sitting here and coming up with a bunch of imaginations, or sitting here and meditating for 115 hours, and then all of a sudden you're going to have some type of manifestation in your life. Like, no, you have to build it up within yourself, but you also have to take external action and put building blocks in place to actually make it happen, right? So don't think we're just sitting on the couch and we're going to get $100 million or some shit. No. But like I said, you might be a person who just does shit out of the passion for it, out of the enjoyment for it. So if you know that you're able to manifest shit how you envisioned it, you know that on your own time, you was sitting back and creating, for example, like a way for you to make music, right? And that's all you were really focused on. You didn't really care about money. You didn't really care about like personal relationships with people. You didn't necessarily care about how it would be received by other individuals and shit like that. You just wanted to make music. So your manifestation process led you to an area where now it's possible for you to be able to make music, for you to be able to upload. Like, now you've got a computer, now you've got something that you can record on, now you got a microphone, now you got whatever it may be, right? But take into consideration, you weren't specific with it. All you asked for, really, it's not asking for anything, it's really just making it happen. But for lack of better words at the moment, I'm going to use the term ask for. You didn't ask for anything more than just being able to make music. You didn't get specific with it. You didn't say that I want to be able to make music. I want that to be my job. I want that to be my income. I want to make money off of it. Da 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 da. You get what I'm saying? You just wanted to put yourself in a position where you can now make music, right? So if you're in that position now, or you're in a position before that where you haven't manifested whatever it is that you're trying to be into at the moment, making music, having canvases to make artwork, having all type of paint brushes and different colors and color schemes and fucking diamond encrusted fucking glitter paint and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? If you're in a state before you've manifested those external tools and items, make sure that whenever you're in the process of actually manifesting this, you get more specific with it, because you will be in a position where, yeah, you've manifested all the tools necessary for you to be able to make your music or make your artwork or do this or do that, but you still broke at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Or you still struggling in some other type of way. You don't have a place to live, or you don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how this shit will play out, just due to you not being specific with it. Like, you need to get down to specifics with it and make sure that what you're manifesting is going to take care of you in a multitude of ways beyond just you being able to express yourself, or you being able to just be in your passion at the moment. Like, yeah, that's a good thing, don't get it wrong. Like, you're going to gain a lot of fulfillment from that shit. You're going to, you know what I'm saying? It's going to make your life a lot easier. It's going to make you happier on a day-to-day basis, because you know you're taking action towards the shit that you should be. But at the end of the day, we don't want to be into these things and still be broke at the end of the day, and still be struggling with other shit, or still needing a place to stay, or still needing, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. So whenever you're actually putting these things into action and building up the foundation and the stepping stones and the building blocks that are necessary for you to actually be in a position to make music, make sure that you are also getting specific in a way of like, yeah, you also need to get money from this shit, and you also need to get paid off this shit. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't even want to be a person who make money off of that type of aspect, whenever you're in your manifestation type of category and you start taking action towards shit, make sure that you're leaving yourself room to still be financially stable. So AKA, even if you're a person who has to like manifest a certain job title or a certain position within a job, that way you still maintain your fundamentals as far as what we're dealing with the world and shit. Like, yeah, we gotta have this money to pay these bills, we gotta have this money to not necessarily, but y'all get what I'm saying. That's what this life down here is correlated to. Everything is correlated to the dollar monetary system. You know what I'm saying? So we have no choice but to utilize these things, and we have no choice but to be subjugated by these things in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what you want to do, like you're not going to go and get necessarily a bunch of shit for free, unless you're like me. Like I'm a person who can make shit work without any money at all whatsoever. And I've been to some very low lows for me to be able to prove that, you know what I'm saying, to myself and shit like that, and know that I can still make shit shake without the Ben Franks. You know what I'm saying? Make shit shake without the Ben Franks. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a person who need money, or you a person who just want to be more comfortable when you do get into that position of being able to express your creative gift and talents, make sure that you're getting specific so that you can also have your money in check and have your stability in check and shit like that. Know what I'm saying? So that's all this was. This was just a little reminder for me to come on here and remind you guys that we need to make sure that we make sure that we getting specific with our manifestations when we're actually creating things and bringing them to fruition down here in the third dimensional reality. Either that, or just have the understanding that whenever you're not specific, you're only going to get what you quote unquote asked for. You get what I'm saying? Whenever you're creating your manifestations, making something out of nothing type of energy like that, just make sure that you're aware that you're only going to get what you asked for, right? So either be a person who is comfortable with little to no money and can still make shit work like that, and you can just be happy with the fact that you have a PC, even or a microphone or some type of recording software, even if you got to go to McDonald's and plug up to McDonald's Wi-Fi and fucking, you know what I'm saying, record your music like that. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you know that you're able to be comfortable in that type of area. Make sure that you know that having no money is not like a complete rock bottom for you. Like, make sure that you've been to that area before, so it's not, when you swoop back down to it, it's not a low anymore. It's more of a mundane, or it could even be a higher point now, just based on how much you've grown from that situation of when it was a rock bottom and it was something that you were struggling with and having a hard time with, and we're still trying to figure out. Now you've got it figured out, so it becomes, it rises up from out of that rock bottom type of aspect, and you can bring it up into a higher perspective where it's more mundane, or it's even higher than that, and it's like a high point now, and you've completely switched the energy. But that's just up to y'all. Make sure you're taking into consideration the things that you've been through in life, the things that you might be able to handle or might not be able to handle. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That way, based on what I'm saying to you, you know what I'm saying? If you're just solely focused on manifesting one singular thing at the moment, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're not getting lost in the aspect of what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? As far as you only getting what you asked for and not getting anything else. Because you be thinking like, yeah, the moment I start making this music, or the moment I start uploading these videos, will be the moment that I start getting paid off of it. But no, that's not what you was manifesting. You was just manifesting an outlet and a way for you to be able to even make the music in the first place. You get what I'm saying? So take that into consideration. But yeah, this was just a little reminder for y'all. Make sure we getting specific with our manifestations. But anyways, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get ready for work. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Shout out to Zay in the chat. Shout out to Famous Malo in the chat. Y'all motherfuckers take it easy. I'll be back. Peace.